So in the last 30 days, I've made 611k euros with this particular store. And in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how we did it from A to Z, everything. I will go through the steps from product research to doing the ads, all those little small things that gurus don't want to show you that also make them a lot of money. You're gonna see everything. And you guys know me. I'm one of the realest in the fucking game. Let's get it. So you can see in here 611k euros. Let's refresh. Boom! Wow! You know, that was quite fun. You know what? Let's do it again. Boom! Wow! Legit. Ecom legend. Alright, let's get it, guys. So what are we selling? Regular fashion products. Let's go, for example, to the spy tool in here, Winning Hunter. And this is by far one of my most favorite product research tools in which you can find winning products on autopilot, plug and play them into your store, and get to scale. So what I did, for example, if you go to winninghunter.com and you go into the filter section and you go in here, UK, Shopify, English, last seen date, you do it last 7 or 8 days, and you scroll down and you will see literally the kind of ad that we are also doing. Now, I'm not going to show my store in this video in specific because I'm still running it, I'm still making money with it, and that also makes me exceptional to most YouTubers here in the game who get a lot of views, but they're not even doing the dropshipping anymore themselves. Obviously, we still do it, we do the fucking work, you know? So, everybody's probably going to fuck me over when I will show my own store, so we're not gonna do that here. But there is a lot of stores that are kind of similar to mine, you know? In the end, most of us, we all do the same and we're all printing. So, these are literally some kinds of ads we're also doing, some kinds of products we're also running. And I found this particular competitor here who has a really nice store. And I wanted to show to you guys in here that we're also running stores like this. And this is called the Unorthodox Fashion Dropshipping. And me, as Ecom Legend, being the most classified notorious guru here in the game who's still doing the work, decided to show everything in here. It's just a regular sweater. That's literally it, bro, guys. That's like the kind of shit we're selling. And we're just doing only Facebook ads. But hey, keep watching, because I'm gonna be revealing for the first time ever my 4-step creative system that allowed us to make these kinds of numbers. In terms of the product research, what we just always do is we find products on Winning Hunter. So we like to look to products where I've been running for 3 or 7 days. So you want to enter in the sweet spot of people who already found a product that's working. You want to copy paste it and make it better by using ChatGPT to rephrase the product page, change the image ad a little bit. You know, for example here, this person probably found this product from somebody else and changed the background to like autumn. We also do the exact same stuff, you know, just this is also a nice ad. And once you've tested a lot of products, because we are currently testing like 10 products a day, and eventually after 40, 50, 60, whatever amount of products, you're going to find a product that's making you profit and is going to make sure that all the money you lost while testing is going to be made back easily and 10x in profit. That's what we do. Once you find one of those products, which is for example an A or B winner, we find similar products on AliExpress and we copy paste the product page that's working fine for us. And then at the same time, then you have more products that are very similar that can also print for you. That's what we're doing. So in terms of the Shopify store, an impulse theme is just very nice, and make sure that you're putting high urgency on your store and you're using the closure sale method. For example here, this person has done it as well very nicely. Update: due to high demand during our closure sale, stock is limited. If you can add it to your cart, it's still available. Yeah, works amazing. Classic old marketing technique. Low stock, you know. This doesn't even really look so crazy like a dropshipping store. It looks like a brand as well at this point, and that's what we're doing. Obviously, I don't recommend to do this, guys. The Trustpilot one, it's illegal. Don't do it. Besides that, looks all very clean and nice. If you go through the funnel as well, add to cart here. Yeah, this looks all very cool. I like it. Free delivery with Royal Email. Royal Email is a post delivery service from UK. Very nicely done by this person. We also do similar. And so the next step as well, the market that we're selling here at this store is in the German market. As you can see, it's still active. 71 live visitors. We're still scaling with the store, as you can see. And we have the payment methods, credit card and PayPal. And I know a lot of people, they also use Klarna in Germany. I don't really see the need to use Klarna, and I don't even want to use it. And I'm gonna also explain you why. Well, that is because if you have Klarna, yes, you're gonna have a higher conversion rate in the beginning when you're running up the store. But you gotta understand that with Klarna, one, you get a bunch of disputes, you know, 5 to 8 or even like 10% sometimes in dispute rates you can get with fashion. That's going to eat your whole profit margin also. And it's also these days very high to even win these disputes when you get them from customers. Yes, you can offer them just a partial refund when something's fucked up. So if they don't like the product or the delivery has been late, we always offer a lot of partial refunds to the customers. So we tell the customer we will offer you 40 or 50% of the amount of the order back to you, and we give a partial refund, but you also get to keep the product. Amazing, right? So they get the refund and they get to keep the product. This works obviously also very good, but with Klarna it's just such a mess. And we have seen that in Germany also, if you in the beginning, if you don't have Klarna, yes, your conversion rate is not too good, but your Facebook ad account, it will optimize at some point that it doesn't need Klarna. So what happens with PayPal, it's so much easier to also communicate with customers and come to a solution, aka you also get to keep a higher profit margin in your business. And this is of course very nice. So yeah, credit card PayPal is enough. This person is also doing it. Good job, Lumen Leads. And if you're struggling as well with payment processing, check the link in the description. Go to discord.gg/astroshipp, open a ticket and tell them you need a proper payment processing for whatever payment method it is. It can be credit card, Ideal, Bankcontact, PayPal, whatever. You will be helped. Obviously, you have to fulfill as well with the company of Astroshipp as well together, because that's just how it is these days. You will be helped with a proper payment processing for free, but you have to fulfill with the company because that's where they make the profits. The company makes a profit on the fulfillment. So if they have as well like more customers that they can offer the payment processing to, they're gonna make more money because the customer, they get orders again, you know? This is basically an amazing system that's been put up. And also guys, if you don't know me yet, my name is Fark Ilkan, aka Ecom Legend, founder of Ecomsphere. Is one of the best e-commerce leading education businesses in the world. And I'm not fucking kidding here. Look, for example, on my YouTube channel, on the interviews that I do with my successful students. Henry, he scaled to 250k profit in the first 3 months in our program. Omet, last year he came into my coaching, he only had maybe a few K on his bank account. And now he's about to do like his first $1 million a month of revenue with his company. He went from student to coach to head coach in my company. Fucking amazing. Sebastian, for example, he was in his 9 to 5. He had like 15 failed businesses. And then when he joined as well like our program, and he had the balls as well to pay for a one-on-one coaching, he scaled to 20k in a day. And also he became also a coach in my program, aka we are legit and we do the work. The next part what we're going to discuss is about Facebook ads. We have 3 ad accounts for the store. Why do we have 3 ad accounts for the store? Because in Q4 always what happens, guys, is that you have a lot of bans on Facebook. If you just keep your Facebook structure simple, which is 1 BM, verified, unverified, it doesn't matter. 3 profiles attached to your BM from yourself, from your friends and family. Also on the other side, you have agency ad accounts, should be totally fine. And that's how we scale. So you can see, for example, here, look, in the last 30 days, this ad account, we scaled on it, 61k in spend. You know, let me refresh again. So you guys know I'm legit. Look at this. Oh, I'm legit. Okay, now let's go as well to the second one. Here, this one is still active. This one is still active. Here, I refresh as well, all of them. I don't even want to do this anymore, man. It's so boring. You guys know I'm legit. And we spent in totals on the store, we spent 61k, and then here 20k, and here 161k in spend, which is in total 223k in euros. And our revenue has been so far 611k. So in total, we had a 2.8 ROAS. Profit margin of around 25%. And guys, if you're also wondering how many products we tested in order to do this amount of revenue also, look here. 355 campaigns. Look in here, 243 campaigns. And here we have 110 campaigns. This is like we tested like 600 products or something to get this amount of revenue. You guys think you're doing the numbers? I don't think you're really trying to do the numbers. If you're testing 10, 20, 40, 50, 61 products, you still don't have a winner, stop fucking crying, bro. We tested 600 products as well, even this month. This is the game. It's a volume game. So we can see, for example, in here, let's go to amount spent of how we do it. Let's go to one of the campaigns, for example. I want to show you guys how I test. We always do CBO, and we start with like with $50 the CBO. So the way we test on Facebook, we have a $50 CBO. We have 4 ad sets. One of them is no interest targeting, and the other one is a stack of the 6-7 best interests related to a specific product. And what we do, we also duplicate both the ad sets in here and we just run it up. And we always have 3 creatives per campaign. Now, let's look a little bit about how we're scaling in here, guys. And I'm just gonna be very honest. The scaling is not that crazy. You know, it's really not that crazy. Because in terms of the scaling, surf scaling also plays a big part in here. But let me first explain how we begin. So we started with a budget of $50 a day. And when the product is making money for us for at least 48 hours and the campaign has at least a 30% profit margin, the next thing what we do always is we just double the budget, or we even put like on 200. For example, a market like Germany, which is huge, you can just go to very high numbers. You can see here the budgets we've been scaling at 2K, 1.4K, 1.6K, 1.3K. You can go very hard. And look, we don't only look for one winning product. Even if a product is not a crazy winner, we just always keep on letting it run. And you can see here there's like been a lot of spent on a lot of like products, but in the end it's around like 15 products or something. We did good numbers in here. Obviously we also relaunched some campaigns, what we always do, our team does it. And we also kept on testing some new campaigns, you know. Here also this ad account, you can see this is the OG ad account, 43K in spend, 34K, 33K, and all of this shit. Look at the ROAS, 2.2 in here, 2.4 in here, and as well in here you can see 2.5. Now this is only the front end, right? Let me check my teeth, man. Something is wrong, I think. Give me a second. Holy shit, man, I'm back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had some food yesterday, you know, and it was still stuck here like in the hole of my teeth. We're back. So back to the value. So in here you can see we have a bunch of winning products, and yeah, we just keep on testing them all the time and just scaling them, bro, you know. And if you're gonna ask, how do we measure if you want to kill or skill, for example, a product? Let's go, for example, on this particular ad account to the ones of like not so much amount of spend, and we go down a little bit, you know. We can see in here a lot of products that we like tested and we killed them very quickly. Look at the amount of products we tested in here and we killed very quickly. Look, I'm scrolling down, look, $7, $8, $8, $9, $10. If you see the clicks are very shit, we just kill them immediately. If the clicks are lower than amount of spend, after 50% of the spend, we just kill the campaign immediately, very quickly. Happens very often. Obviously, when you have a purchase or 2 3 add to carts, after 10, 12 spend, then of course like keep it running, then the clicks don't matter so much. But if there's no add to cart, there's no purchases, and the amount of clicks that you have compared to the amount of spend you have is less than x2, after 10, 12, even $9 of spend, we just kill the campaign. This is how we work as well, very cost efficient. People are always surprised about our profit margins, how we have it so good, but that's because we don't spend like an idiot on Facebook. We can just see very quickly if a product is shit or it's good. So now we keep going, guys. Scroll down, you know, you see a lot. Look how much we tested, and then people are saying, oh, I don't have a winning product. Yeah, of course, man. Are you testing as many products as we do? Are you really doing it? I don't think so. And so on this particular store, we were testing around like 10 to 20 products every single day, fashion only. And guys, look at the ROAS as well and the CTRs that we're getting. This is how it looks like when you have as well winning products. Look at spend. If you're ever thinking like how does like a winning campaign in terms of metrics look like, this is how it looks like, guys. And the CPM, we don't really give a shit so much. But what does happen a lot of times, guys, when the frequency gets high. Now, what is the frequency? That is the amount of times the ad has been shown to a person. So this basically means that every single person that has seen this ad has seen this 1.4 times, you know? So it's not 1 or 2. So we usually see the performance dropping if the frequency is usually around like 3 or 4. Now, these ones are all very low, so it's still good. But now, the juicy part, we're going to be talking about the creatives, because the creatives are so important. Now, let me give you the golden nuggets on how we go about creatives, guys. The reason why we could also scale so hard is we were making every single day 6 new creatives. And every single campaign, we have 3 creatives. But now, the creative game, let's talk about that. If you see that the campaign is spending already like $500 a day, what we were doing was like a 5-step process. The first step, what we were doing is we would search on AliExpress and the ads library as well for similar products and test them as well. And test as well like more lookalikes. So the moment as well, like more lookalike winners have been hit as a winner and they're working good, we would make a collection page of those products, right? And run ads as well on them. And at the same time make a whole creative game for these collection pages. So we would make every single day 6 new creatives. For these campaigns, we're already doing like 500 spent every single day. And what is our approach for the creative game? Number 1, you want to have one image ad of the best selling product of the collection. Number 2, you want to make a collage ad of the best selling products combined in an image ad. So how can this image ad, for example, as well look like? This is an example. You can just put them all next to each other and back to back. That is a nice example. Like this also works very good. You can try like different variations. There's not one of them that works really good. One, for example, of them works nice in UK. One of them, you know, works like very good in Germany. It's so fucking random. That's why I'm saying you need to test all these weird ass variations. And you can also use like just very nice AI apps also for that, by the way. For example, Flare.ai or Canva. We're just using Canva AI. It works amazing for us. And the next one is what we do is like make a collage ad with AI. So what we do is we're putting the human in the creative. Somebody who's like knitting the wear. And if you're selling, for example, bags, you can have like somebody who's like nailing the bag. That also works amazing in terms of creatives for us. And the fourth one is video ad. So we make a video of changing images of the best-selling products of the whole collection. So these kind of creatives also work well, but we haven't scaled this in this store very hard. But you do see from this person, for example, that they also go very hard on it here. Look, bunch of products, collection pages, just running down to collection pages. So look guys, this is the type of stuff we literally do in terms of carousel. Look how just simple. This is how simple it is, guys. You don't have to go like crazy. So if you go to a few details and you're going to here to check the ads library of them, look, these carousel ads, they go very, very, very hard. We also do this shit. Works amazing. And so the moment the best performing ads starts to die out, we just add new creatives to the campaigns, and the chances of that campaign being revived again is very high. So the ROAS will increase, aka you're going to be back to making more money. And what I also do want to say, what is very important, this is for every dropshippers one here. You want to milk out your product as soon as possible. Dropshipping is like Warzone. Everybody's fighting against each other. So try to really milk out as much as possible by as well these getting more creatives and using as well our creative system. And something as well that we're doing a lot is, yes, we also do product research obviously a lot, but because we've been so long in ecom, we have like from the last 5 years, we just have a whole Excel sheet of every single year products that have been running good for us. And we can see all the products we tested and the ones we scaled. So sometimes for a few weeks, we don't even need to do any product testing. So treat your products as well as assets. Make sure they're all in the Excel sheet. Don't lose this Excel sheet because next year you're going to need it again. The year after, you're going to need it again. Believe me, this is so important. And I'm telling you also this is because like we're currently like testing like 50% existing products, 50% as well new products that we find on SpyTools. And we get the new products like mostly from the Facebook ads library or using Winning Hunter, for example. Also on AliExpress, we find a lot of these lookalike products. And we just scan the A winners with the AliExpress camera. It's an app you can have on the AliExpress app on your iPhone or Android, whatever. And then you will see a bunch of lookalikes of the same product. And so guys, I'm telling you, this is the real shit. This is exactly how we do it. I dropped all the fucking nuggets on how we do it. If you're losing money or you're doing like 1K a day or even like 5K a day and you still haven't joined Ecom Sphere, you're seriously losing even money at this point. It's opportunity cost that you're losing. Join our coaching group. I'm telling you. And yes, of course, I'm making these videos to give a lot of value and to also as well show how nice of an education program we also have. And I'm also like very transparent in this, obviously. So if you also enjoyed this video, leave a comment and hey, subscribe to me. More crazy shit's coming. Love. Ecom Legend loves you all.